The microphone is working. I don't know if it's going to be buzz-free, but I think the overall quality is better, and people will have to adjust on their equipment to have it be the best it can be. It's a new one. It's supposed to be good, but we'll make the best out of it. If all someone can get from these videos is, why does he have such primitive equipment? Well, then basically, that particular person is not in the basic location to even understand what I'm saying, if that's where they're going to be coming from. And I've gotten a few comments where people have said such and such about, you know, you should have this, you should have that. And yes, I think it would be better to have basic equipment, but I'm not going to turn this into some great studio. And as it evolves, that I happen to get better equipment, great. But more important is that I just say what's in me. I've been doing this for a long, long time. I've been teaching for 44 years, and I've been playing for, wow, 48 years. So, basics. I basically want you to understand where I'm coming from in these. You can go out and get all your different books that have these excellent, laid out exercises for you to practice, whether they're Arbans, Bleger, Blazevich, Koprosh, Lafont, what is that called? Alphonse. I used to work out of that book. It was a great book. And many books. Bellwin Elementary, Rubank, all these things are excellent in what they were meant to accomplish. I'm trying to open up the whole aspect of our attitude towards the basics. Why articulation would even be important. It's a part of sound. And what about the end of a note? Do all your notes have a question mark at the end of them? Or, I don't know, which is a question and an attitude sometimes. I think that's really important to take in consideration. And this is so we can have more command over the instrument, not fall necessarily to physical things, but to accept the physical things and then work from there so we can have more conscious, deliberate intention over what we do. At the same time, for every bit of confinement that comes in that'll take us closer to a standard, we want to make sure we find the breathing room within that standard. Unless our very standards turn into an incredible, suffocating material with no way out. Doesn't sound like a good idea to me. So, speaking, breathing is natural. Actually, on the introductory video, there was a breathing exercise given. Taking a breath for 5 beats through your mouth, hold it in for 5 beats, let it out for 10. I hope people are trying that. And then trying the second version, which gives you a different attitude, which is when you're taking in the breath, you're feeling what a great nourishing thing it is to breathe. And then when you're holding that breath in, you're feeling it energizing your body. And when you're letting that breath out, You're letting your whole body relax and feel stress-free all the way down to your toes. Excellent exercises. The most important app you can have is application. So, articulation. We gave a little song to one of the Arbon's exercises. And the importance of that in basics. What about slurring? Now, to someone starting out, I wouldn't give them that. I'd actually introduce them to glisses right away, which maybe for a lot of you, teachers who might be listening would think, why would you want to introduce that? I mean, yes, the trombone glisses, but we'll save that for later. Well, no. I want to introduce that right away because it's such a basic part of the trombone. And they'll actually understand a little more in a natural way that slurs are really sped up glisses. So you can have someone play an F in however way they can play it, and then gliss to an E. And see if they can do things like that. And then once they start with the articulation, diction, enunciation process, and you start to introduce legato tonguing to them, you can have them put in the articulation of the legato kind in the midst of the gliss. So, simple little things. As a matter of fact, some of what I'm saying now is maybe going to be more towards advanced players. Make up your own exercises. I'm sure a lot of you do anyway. Build certain kinds of exercises around slur work and targeting areas you might need. That's very basic. What about a musical approach inside of that? This is, after all, a musical approach to the basics. And I hope you're getting the music inside of what I'm saying, even though I'm not just constantly saying the word musical. That was very musical, in the sense that I used the rhythm to create a flow, and I took that very simple slur, which is simple at some levels and for a beginner wouldn't be, and I put a wave into it, more water. And then when I articulated the last one in a more separate way, I thought of it as a drop. It gives a different feeling to it. Why don't you try doing your articulated exercises, whether they're slurs and then tongues or combinations, and think of a wave, drops, wave and drops. Why not?